welcome back. Today I've reached deep into my naughty bucket and pulled out a lock with a bidding that is pretty extreme. But you guys recognize biddings like this and can probably already guess who made this lock and why it wound up in the naughty bucket. It is a Den brass lock. It's been in the naughty bucket for so long, I can't remember if Den sent this to me or somebody else sent this to me, but Den, thanks for making this one up and sending it out to the community. And, well, we'll go ahead and see if I can't get into it. I've been on a kick lately trying to evict stuff from my naughty bucket, and I've only been marginally successful. But we'll see if we can get into it with this pick here. This is a kind of a, I guess Sparrows calls that a deep hook or medium hook. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I haven't bought any picks for a very long time. Okay, got nothing on 1, nothing on 2, a little click from 3, nothing on 4, a little click from 5, and a little click from 6. Let's come back up to the front. Okay, 1's bound. Okay, I think I got 1 now. Nothing on 2, nothing on 3. We're in the very back of the lock here now. A little click from 5, a little click from 6. That put us into a false set. So if we got a false set, it means we're pretty close to getting this one done. Nothing on 2, nothing on 3, nothing on 4. Little tiny click on 5, and it deepened my false set of hair. Okay, so let's come back up to the front. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, definitely nothing on 4, nothing on 5, nothing on 6. I'm going to change up picks just a little bit, see if I can get a little bit more moving out of pin 1. It's hard to get the first pin with those really thin picks. Okay, so pin 1, nothing. Pin 2, nothing. Had a tiny click from 3. Nothing on 4. I'm just trying to bounce on 5. I am getting some feedback, but it's not enough to really say much about it. Okay, don't know what my hang up is here. Not really feeling much of anything. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3. Same with 4. Okay, there is a little bit of counter rotation on 5. But this pick is just a little bit too fat. Okay, I think I got 5. Felt just a little click, and I know I didn't slide off of it. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3. There we go. I've just barely pushed up on 4 a little bit, and it popped open. So sweet. Another lock evicted from the naughty bucket. And my naughty bucket's kind of grown, and it's plumb full of challenge locks. I've gotten some hard ones in the last several trades. All right, so let's go ahead and take this back piece off. These Den brass locks are always something else. Okay, so here's what we have as far as our pins go. Yeah, look at number 2, right there at the shear line, not going anywhere. So if I even have brushed against that pin, I would have overset it. And I've got threads and everything, it looks like. So let's go ahead and dump these out. Oh, that's a pin in one. Okay, and the entire thing is threaded. Couldn't find my tweezers there for a second. Okay, I've got a recycled key pin, but it's been heavily serrated. Nothing wrong with using key pins for pins. Let's go ahead and flip this around to get the pins out of the back. All right, let's go ahead and look in the top real quick. I'm not seeing any reflection, so it's all smooth. All right, let me get these pins arranged for you here. I think that's a pin too. Yep, sure is. All right, so here's what we have in this evil lock that Den Brass made for me. Okay, so I've got a pin key pin on chamber 1. This collar just fits right on there, and it turns it into a T-pin. I've got a heavily serrated right above it. Come on, focus camera. There we go. And I've got a, oh, okay, that was a wafer. Huh. I thought that was part of the pin until I touched it and it fell off. But heavily serrated, pretty deep fine serrations with a wafer on top. And then I've got a serrated T-pin. I've got a T-pin key pin. Then a really nice serrated spool. I've got another T-pin key pin that is also serrated. I've got a single serrated. I got a little bitty short guy here for chamber 5, and it's serrated and T-pinned with a pretty interesting. That's a kind of a steps down serrated spool and a serrated T-pin key pin and a very, very finely serrated. That's actually, let's look at that a little closer. For a second, Yeah, it's just serrated. For a second, though, those are so evenly spaced and they have a slight angle to them. It was looking like he ran that through a die or something. But here's what we have for our springs. We're just copper, 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 steel, and steel. Okay, Den Brass, thanks for this lock. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad to get it out of the naughty bucket and able to pass it along to another picker. So everyone, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And if you see a lock out there in the wild and it's not yours, just leave it alone.